and welcome to another episode of BioLogic Science News. Today I want to talk about a problematic issue, on the same level as misinformation about cigarettes, which cause thousands of premature deaths and incidences of lung cancer. Today I want to talk about the alcohol industry, and its similarly shady practices. Researchers Mark Pettigrew, Nason Mani-Hesari, Cecil Kanai, and Elizabeth Widerpass conducted a study examining what alcohol companies say about their products versus what the objective science has to say about it. Alcohol, as fun as it can be and as much as you might like it, is a known carcinogen. Alcohol consumption at a rate of around 3 to 5 drinks a day is linked with mouth cancers, esophagus cancers, even colon cancer and breast cancer. Excessive drinking can cause damage to the heart, the kidneys, and especially the liver. All of this is objective data that's been well known in the scientific community for years, if not decades. The researchers studied the advertising and public policy statements of big beer companies and the like, and found that the information they're presenting to the public is not in line with the science. In fact, the researchers say that the alcohol industry, and I quote, appears to be engaged in the extensive misrepresentation of evidence about the alcohol-related risk of cancer. This is really bad news, because it's like the cigarette industry all over again. One might suspect that it's even worse than that, because the alcohol industry has deeper penetrance into modern society that the cigarette industry had in its day. Right now, organizations and companies supported by the alcohol industry work with the public to spread health information about alcohol, and they're involved in everything from lawmaking and public policy, even to the education of school children. The researchers found that the alcohol industry used 3 primary tactics to confuse and manipulate the public, which mirror a lot of the tactics used by the cigarette industry back in the day, back in the 20th century. First, they'll omit any data that doesn't support their predetermined conclusions, and they'll deny any data that they can't omit. Second, they'll distort known data, misrepresenting scientific findings to minimize the risk of cancer from drinking alcohol. Third, they'll distract away from the issue by trying to blame alcohol-induced cancers on other factors. The researchers note that the alcohol industry seems particularly focused to distract attention away from the link between alcohol and breast and colon cancer. My message to you, dear listener, is don't fall for it. Don't fall for the alcohol industry's lies and misrepresentations. Remember that the cigarette industry lied for years about the dangers of cigarettes. They lied to preserve their bottom line, their profits, and it cost hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people their lives over the last century. Don't let yourself be fooled by private groups with vested interests in keeping you ignorant or misinformed. Keep yourself up to date with the science, and with studies like this one that show how industry dishonesty can have profound effects on the health of entire countries, of entire generations. If you're going to drink, know the risks, be responsible. Don't be fooled by the people who just want to sell you more booze with no concern at all for your health.